Today we're going to be talking about the 5 things that it takes to be a great wide receiver. Now, first thing we're going to talk about today, you guys, and these are going to be 5 things that maybe we don't normally talk about on this channel. Like we normally talk about route running, press releases, catching, football IQ, that good stuff. But today's going to be a lot of, I guess you could say like mental side of the game or like traits, you know, stuff that we, again, don't really talk about a whole lot. So the first one's going to be consistency. And I think this is from speaking from experience. I work with both quarterbacks and wide receivers consistently. Like we have camps for QBs and receivers. We do private training sessions for QBs and receivers tend to be on the inconsistent side of things. Like I will see them 1 week and then I won't see them for 3 weeks and then they come back and they are still struggling with the same exact things that we went over in the first session. Now, I'm not saying you have to train with me every single day, every single week, but you've got to be consistently showing up and consistently working on your craft. I think a lot of times receivers get caught up in like, okay, I'm going to go to this workout, I'm going to learn this move, and then they never touch it again. Like guys, to be a great receiver, you need to rep certain things over and over and over again. You look at the best wide receivers. Think about Davante Adams. What does he do off the line of scrimmage every time? He does that little skip, go, skip, move. He doesn't have a million different press releases that he works on. He probably honed in on a release that he likes, put his 1,000 reps in, 10,000 reps in, mastered it, and now he's a perfectionist at it. And he can work on other aspects of his game now because he's got that down. So that's what you need to do. Consistently show up every single workout, every single day, be doing something to improve your skills. Now also, fellas, if you are a wide receiver or a quarterback, like we just mentioned, we do a series of training camps across the entire country for 2 full days. We are coming out to 14 more cities this off season. So if you guys would like to sign up, check out that very first link in the description below. We're going to be coming out to Orlando, Florida, Phoenix, Arizona, Charlotte, North Carolina, Austin, Texas. Then we'll be heading out to Seattle, Washington, Chicago, Illinois, Las Vegas, Nevada, Newark, New Jersey, Birmingham, Alabama, Houston, Texas. Then we'll be coming out to Boston, Massachusetts, Columbus, Ohio, Boise, Idaho, and finishing off our tour in Los Angeles, California. But guys, are those first 4 camps that I listed in Phoenix, Orlando, Charlotte, and Austin, Texas, those are all sold out, you guys. And every single camp will sell out. So make sure you take advantage of that. All camps will sell out probably within 1 to 2 months. That's the way at least it's trending right now. So again, guys, check out that very first link below. If you're local, would like to sign up, we'd love to have you there. Now, the second thing that's going to help you become a great wide receiver is creativity with training. So I get a million questions all the time, you guys, like, Coach, what can I do if I don't have a quarterback? How can I work on my press releases or my route running if I don't have a quarterback? Like, guys, like, if you're asking that question, like, you probably don't have much creativity, if I'm being totally honest with you. Like, I get it, it's tougher to work on your hands, but let's use hands for example. Like, you don't need a quarterback to work on your hands. You can work on your grip strength. That doesn't take more than 1 person. You can do fingertip push-ups, hang from a pull-up bar, hold 2 heavy dumbbells and walk to improve your grip strength. You can do different tennis ball drills. If you just go to YouTube right now and just type in first down training solo catching drills, we have probably like 12 or 15 different drills there that you guys can all do. So you need to be creative. Like, and I get questions like, how do I work on my releases without a quarterback? Like, set up some cones and work your releases. If you don't have a DB, you don't have a quarterback, just do it. Just put in the effort and put in the time. Again, it's about consistency. Quit making excuses for yourself like, oh, I don't have somebody there, so now I can't train. You have to do the lonely work and you have to find creative ways to still improve your game. Now, the third thing that's going to help you become a great wide receiver, fellas, is film study. I think not enough wide receivers watch film or even know what to look for when they are studying film. So what I would suggest doing is, guys, like, if you have film from this past season, you have film from this or like film for a team that you're getting ready to play, whatever it is, I would look for 3 things. I would look for their top coverage, right? So what defense does the defense like to come out? And you don't got to look for a million things. It's not like quarterback film study. And then I would look for what type of like leverages do the DBs like to play that you're going to be matched up against. And then I would also look at how close or how far they play you, because that can help you come up with your 5 to 6 different press releases to use. I think all the best wide receivers, they don't have 20 different things that they do off the line and they use it all the time. They have about 5 or 6 things that they are great at, and they know when to use it, they know what defensive coverage to use it, and the more film that you watch, the more you get familiar with different looks, the more you can start to be like, okay, I know that release would work, I know that release would work, that move would work, this is how I would run my post route versus that look, and that can give you a leg up on the competition. But a lot of receivers just go out there and they're just ad-libbing. They just walk up to the line and like, oh, okay, that's the look. They have no preparation when it comes to film study, and that's what you need to hone in on, especially in the off season, especially during the season. Now, number 4, you guys, don't neglect the gym. I think so many wide receivers nowadays just don't like to lift. They just want to do 7-on-7. They just want to train speed. They just want to work on their route running. Guys, you have to get in the gym. I'm telling you right now, at least 40 to 30% of your offense, especially when you get to college, is going to be running the ball. And the stronger you are, the more physical wide receiver you are, is going to help with blocking, and blocking will help you stay on the field. So make sure you're not neglecting the gym. I used to coach high school wide receivers at a local high school that I went to. It's called Los Alamitos High School. And we had tons of receivers all the time, skipping reps in the gym. And I had to be on them constantly. Like, hey, make sure you're doing your reps. Hey, do your reps. Hey, do your reps. Every single day, you guys. And receivers are just notorious, especially skill position guys are notorious for skipping stuff. Don't skip the work. Do the work, put in the time, set aside time away from school where you are in the gym, because you putting on size, you getting your legs stronger, you getting more explosive is only going to help with the flashy field stuff that everybody knows and everybody loves. Now also, fellas, if you are a wide receiver and you would like a 2-month off-season training schedule that you guys can do, check out that second link in the description below for our Elite Wide Receiver Training Package. It will be 2 months of daily gym workouts and field workouts for wide receivers, and we also throw in a 4-month speed development workout plan for wide receivers as well. We map everything out, Monday this, Tuesday that, Wednesday that. We give you the exact sets and reps and a video example of each drill so you're not confused and you know what to do. So again, guys, second link in that description below if you would like our wide receiver training package. Now, the most important thing I feel that it comes down to being a great wide receiver is that your attitude should be, it can always be better. So I think this will help you get more targets from a quarterback. I think this will give you a better relationship with your quarterback and just make you a better receiver, because I think a lot of times receivers can get complacent, like, like, oh, my fade route, I'm good at catching over the shoulder. Oh, like my post route's nice, like I'm good, like I maybe don't need to work on those types of things. Like, you should never have that attitude. Things can always be better. Quarterback throws you a pass, maybe it's too far in front of you. Hey man, no, that's my bad. I need to get out of the break faster, because if you hold yourself to that standard, that quarterback's gonna wanna give you the ball, because he knows that you care. He knows that he can trust you to do the work and actually improve your game. We're only as good as our quarterback, fellas, as a receiver. That's the thing. You can be a great receiver, and if you don't get any targets, ain't nobody gonna know you're a great receiver. So you need to make sure that anytime you're working with your quarterback, you're always trying to make your routes better, your releases better, get out of the break faster, and take responsibility when things don't go your way. I think a lot of receivers are always very quick to blame. They're quick to be like, hey, oh, that was a bad pass. Oh, you gotta throw it sooner. Oh, I could have done this, I could have done that. The sun was in my, whatever. Can always be better. And if you have that attitude, I think you'll have a better relationship with your QB, other teammates, your coaches, and that's only going to help your game improve as a receiver.